huge. I feel like that was the biggest wave all day. No, that was the biggest wave all day. Are you okay?
Yes,
Are you okay?
I was a little terrified.
Oh my gosh.
In some of our most recent videos, we have embraced our wild side by hiking to waterfalls, attempting to surf, camping, and eating some amazing food at a secluded beach. Well, amigos, today we're going to try to do each one of those things all in one big adventure. You gonna catch a wave?
Hang 10. Hang loose. What is it?
This. Step 1 in today's adventure, take a bus to Boca. Step 2, now we've got to get a boat to where?
Quimixto.
You said that very gringa.
Quimixto.
Wait.
Quimixto.
Step 1.5, tacos. I feel like stuffing ourselves full of tacos before trying to get on waves might be a bad idea.
Best.
Today our tour guide is possibly the most interesting man in the world, the most Italian man in the world, Dario.
Morning.
He doesn't know what to say with that kind of introduction. The ocean seems a little angry today. Not sure if surfing's a great idea. We'll find out. This is gonna be awesome. These waves are looking very good. We made it, amigos. Welcome to paradise. This is Playa Quimixto.
What Greg failed to mention is that I am terrified of boat rides. Yeah, I feel terrible. I feel like your 21st birthday, only way worse. So my whole body, my hands are shaking, my whole body is so tense. I am really glad to be on dry land, even if it's only for a little bit. Quimixto is so charming, so quiet, so peaceful. It almost seems like out of a movie set. It's really pretty here. We're here pretty early, so I feel like the town is still asleep. Everyone besides the roosters and us. Super excited to be in this jungle paradise of a little town.
It's breaking here, and you go to the direction. No.
Okay, not into the rocks.
No,
Got it.
Not into the rocks.
Got it. Dario just told us the sea seems pretty rough today, but he said, don't worry, you'll be fine. Just don't go towards the rocks. Okay? I didn't even think about rocks. So, learning a lot about surfing just as we're walking there. Good thing that's not any deeper, because that is icy mountain water.
I'm no fortune teller, but I think I see either raicilla or micheladas in our future. This is paradise. Uh-oh. This is absolutely amazing. While everybody's going to Yalapa or Las Animas back here, I love Quimixto because it's, I don't know, it just has the perfect, like raw, untouched, it's just perfect.
The sun is out, the surf is up. If I'm being honest, the surf is a little too up for me. I'm gonna have to wait. One, I'm still wearing a jacket, and two, the waves are a little too big. Our friend told us that maybe in an hour the water line will start receding, and maybe the waves will be a little better for surfing. Either way, we're just happy to be here.
Ever since we went to Punta Mita and tried surfing there, I've been checking the surf reports daily. And today is supposed to be the day, the best day for surfing in Quimixto. We're gonna find out. I've just been hooked, I've been addicted, and I will admit, I think I have a little bit of an addictive personality. Not that people are addicted to my personality, but that I get addicted to things easily. I'll go for a jog and then decide, you know what, let's go run an ultra marathon through a canyon.
All right, we are at 49, 50 something kilometers out of the 80. I think it's a Mexican 80 kilometers. Every kilometer feels like 1.5. like 9 hours and 41 minutes in. This is intense.
We'll start a YouTube channel. It's like, let's try daily for 2 years. That's not to say I'm good at any of those things, but that's just how my mind works. So I've been thinking about surfing every day since then. And hopefully, I just don't get hurt. I just said wait half an hour and the waves will be perfect. Or as he said,
Tubing.
tubing? They're gonna be tubular.
Tube. You go under the tube, the waves covers you.
Okay.
You are inside this tube.
Oh, great.
What do you think,
This
Kel?
sounds terrifying.
I love Dario's optimism.
Yeah. Greg is going for it. He can't wait any longer. I'm still wearing a jacket. We're on 2 different pages here, but he said I can't hold it back anymore. He's got to go for it.
Feels a lot different than, I don't know how to describe it, but
What is it like out there?
I don't know how to describe it. It's obviously fun. It definitely feels like a lot more turbulent. The water just seems a lot like more hectic, but I don't know. I feel like a little more afraid this time. I don't know why.
Greg described it perfectly as how I would describe it from how it looked on shore. Turbulent, terrifying. The waves are a lot bigger here, and it's true. From shore anyways, it looks a lot more just unstable. He says he feels a little more scared today, and as the spectator on dry land, I also feel a lot more scared. He kind of got knocked off once, and I couldn't see him because there were several big waves all around him, and I did have a moment of panic when you like almost caught one and then got knocked off. Did you feel scared?
I don't know if I felt scared. I just feel like unsure because no one, like the other time we went, other people were out with this, so I felt like I knew kind of where to be or not to be. I'm just going off of Dario's instructions, but he left to go do some stuff at his house, so we're not paying Dario to be our guide, so I guess he can leave anytime he wants.
That was huge. I feel like that was the biggest wave all day. No, that was the biggest wave all day. Are you okay?
Fast. Yeah,
Are
so
you
fast.
okay?
I was a little terrified.
Oh my gosh.
Excited, exhilarated.
Oh my gosh. That was
So
huge.
fast. Was it? Did you get on camera?
I think so. That was huge. Good gosh.
I feel like I need to ride a few more like that before I even feel confident to attempt to stand up.
My gosh.
Is it really that big?
Yes. That was, I saw it coming and I thought, holy crap. Greg is such an adrenaline junkie. I feel like he is like, this is probably the best day of his life. I am trying not to be overly worried, terrified. I'm not huge into water sports, and Greg is out there living his dream. So I feel like we are both in our prime. I'm on shore watching, so proud of his courageous spirit because wow, I know how my adrenaline feels from shore, so I can't imagine what he felt with that monster wave. Love ya. Have fun. Be careful. Hang 10. Greg's going back out there. I'm telling you guys, he's an animal. I, on the other hand, am going to do my favorite sport on shore. Drink. I couldn't wait any longer. I had to order a cielo rojo and nachos. Greg's still surfing, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it and I'm the one on shore. This is really why I agreed to come surfing. I say surfing, quotations, but my hand was full of a cielo rojo. That's why I'm here. Also, since I've been hard at work filming, I've been expending so much energy today, I needed to order myself some nachos. I was gonna share with Greg, but he's still surfing, so I think the saying goes something like, yes snooze, you lose, right?
How'd I look out there?
You look like a surfer.
Did I?
Yes.
Look like a boogie boarder.
No, well, you look like a surfer.
I don't know if I felt like a surfer or not. Surfing so far here feels much scarier. It was a mix of, I would see a big wave coming and I would say, oh crap. And then be like, oh, wait, no, I'm supposed to be excited. It's a mix of terrified, excited, adrenaline, and then I would get pummeled, and then my first thought would be like,
do it again.
Yeah. Well, at first, actually, I would think, I'm gonna go in, and I would paddle once or twice back to shore, and I would say, no, you gotta get back out there. And
I just told you guys, he's an adrenaline junkie.
I'm not very good at it, but I am getting the adrenaline hit.
Yeah, and I feel like sometimes when you're not good at things when you first try them, it just encourages you to like, you are committed to like trying to get better. So We'll be here all day.
One last hurrah. I'm gonna see if I can stand up. I don't even have the confidence to try to stand up, but I'm really craving some type of alcoholic beverage, and I don't need to have that before trying to surf.
Only if you stand up.
Oh gosh. Okay, I'll stand up on the bottom of the ocean.
The Michelada is in your fate. I had to hold him back, not even for 5 minutes. I had to beg him to drink water and eat a snack. There he goes. Greg and I both grew up in Texas, about 3 hours apart, and it's really no surprise that Greg is addicted to surfing after trying it only once, and here's why. Gotta wait for a wave. Almost caught it. It's no surprise really that Greg is addicted to surfing after only trying it once, because our entire childhoods were spent outside. I spent a lot of my childhood picking up acorns, jumping on the trampoline, playing soccer and softball and doing tennis camp and cheerleading and dance, and I was super active, and Greg was the same way. Always grew up playing sports, always outside. Neither one of us had ever surfed in Texas, but it's really no surprise that Greg is addicted to this, because man, is he one active boy. All that to say, I am not planning to be this adventurous today. I'm hoping we still get to hike to a waterfall. That's a little more my speed for today, because these waves are monstrous, and I'm not sure my 5'2" frame is ready to take on these waves. Today, we'll leave the surfing to Greg.
I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I've been in the water for probably a total of 3 hours. 3 hours.
Where's my beer?
Dario's looking for his beer. But as exhausted I am, this is like the perfect day. This is, if I were to think about designing the perfect day, I don't know if I'd want to do this every single day, but the sun, the beach, the water, the waves, and trying to catch the waves, this is perfection. Well, perfection would be if I knew how to surf. This is as close to perfection as I think we might ever get. How are you feeling?
I feel good. I am also exhausted because trying to keep up with you in the water is exhausting. I feel like I'm trying to be not like a worried spouse, but every time a big wave would come, I would think, oh crap, please don't catch it. Okay, yeah, catch it, sure. Oh, it's stressful being on shore.
Maybe I can see the future. There are a lot of things to love about Mexico. but a michelada, I mean, I might have micheladas right there with tacos. Just like being on a beach in the sun, watching the waves come in, relaxing, and having an ice cold michelada. I really don't know if there's anything better.
With your wife. Cheers, my love. I picked this up to cheers you and cheers,
A michelada on the beach in the sun, watching the waves come in. The best thing with my wife. Cheers.
Take two.
One last hurrah, one last try.
Greg's hoping to get a few of Dario's pointers since they're out there on the water together. We'll see what happens.
I think my instructor had too many beers.
How was it? He said.
It's good.
Well, we didn't go to a waterfall. I didn't really eat any food. I had some leftover nachos. And I don't know if you would call what I did surfing or not.
Major success.
May have been a little false advertising. Maybe I was a little too hopeful at the beginning of this video, but we did have fun. Together, as a couple,
Thank you for that.
with my loving wife. How could I forget?
It'll be the first time.
That was a rough ride.
Everyone was like, whale, and I was like, where? I almost lost it. I barely eaten any food today, but whatever I had, I almost lost. Greg just asked me what time it is. It is like 5:30 or so, and he cannot believe that we are still here because we left our house before 8 this morning. And I told him he's like a little kid who plays outside all day, and then your mom tells you at sunset, okay, it's time to come in, and he says, but I just came outside. That is Greg, who's been surfing for what feels like days.
I would call that drowning. Made it back in town. We are beat. Every time we go out to the beach or go to Boca, Las Animas, Quimixto, Yalapa, on the way home, we're always like just amazed, one, by the fact that this is where we lived, and two, kicking ourselves for not doing those types of things more often. This year, that will not be the case. We are making an intentional effort to doing those things more often. That way we're leaving no room for wishing or hoping that we did those things. This year, we're making an attempt at living intentionally, at living con todo, and well, we hope through these videos, we can inspire you all to do the same. Fun fact about Quimixto, I don't remember the exact season or episode, but in one episode of The Office where Michael Scott is gonna get on a bus with some group of volunteers, and I don't remember the specifics, but they said they were going to Quimixto to like help with some school in this little village. Well, this is that little village. There you go, fun fact. Lots of people have seen The Office. Not many people have come to Quimixto. And neither did Michael Scott. He didn't make the trip. Spoiler.